Hey guys, welcome back to Puff Lauda, and welcome back to Café Enchanté. We are just starting Canus's route, and there's like horrible music playing, and one of the fairies is screaming, so I assume that horrible things are happening. Let's just get right into it. I'm very excited to see what this has in store for us. So. Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro! What the heck? The pale hand of death knocks on the door, all equals when it calls. Be it the impoverished living in a shed, or the king living in a palace, and both sinful fairies and innocent fairies, with not a single discrimination. Was that Canus? He's like Thanos. Oh my god. I can't even say Thanos. This is so sad. I'm ruining a sad moment. I'm so sorry. Canus uttered to himself as he looked up at Yggdrasil, the world tree. It can't be helped. This was the best decision. Those who witnessed this tragedy would all agree. However, he can't help but be disturbed by it, even if this was the right answer. Oh my god. His spirit must never be lost. A raw sensation remains in his palms, the final gasp of the fairies that have been seared into his memory. However, because they are fairies, their death leaves nothing behind. They simply disappear. That's right. Not a single proof of one's sins are left behind. Not a single one. A gentle autumn breeze blows, not discriminating what it runs into as it traces above the fire. Because I don't have a face. Oh, this is really sad. Oh, Canus. Also, that was a picture get, and I didn't even mention it, so yikes. I was just so distracted. Oh. I slowly regained consciousness. It was an awfully vivid for a dream. It was an awfully vivid. I feel like it was awfully vivid for a dream. So much so that that awful feeling is still in my palms. I wonder why I dreamt of that day. Perhaps I am being punished, as I could never forget that tragic day. And with those thoughts, just as I had tried to awaken from my drowsiness and wiped the sleep from my eyes. Canus, are you really sleeping? Picture get! Oh my god. I'm speechless. For some reason, Kotone's face is in front of mine. Very close in front of mine, in fact. Daydreaming, perhaps? If you're going to sleep on the chair, you might as well sleep in the bed. Why? Why is Kotone in my room? Oh, wait. I think I might have been hearing someone lightly knock for about a minute now. I would be grateful if she came to check on me out of concern, but... Hello? While calling for me with a light voice, Kotone waves her hand in front of my face. She is too close. So close that I hesitate to speak up. Then, Kotone tilts her head at my lack of response. What should I do? Did he really forget about our promise to replant the flowers today? Good thing I don't have a face, or perhaps it is a misfortune. It seems that she does not realize I'm fully awake. It's not like I have any reason to pretend to be asleep. However, I hesitate to casually say good morning at such a close proximity. If only she would take a few steps back. But I suppose I am not that lucky. Rather than stepping away, she came even closer and curiously peeked at my face. It's rare to see Canus napping like this. Since I can't see his face, I can't be sure he's actually sleeping. I wonder what his sleeping face looks like. Perhaps this too is a side effect of my facelessness. She continues to observe my face from all angles in detail without considering my personal space. Oh god, that's so difficult. Imagine she's like poking his face. He's dead asleep. Just as always, Canus is still sleeping like a rock. I'd love to leave him alone in his peaceful sleep, but I'm planning to go shopping today, and if I can, I want to finish replanting the flowers by sundown. After some thought, I made up my mind. Try waking him up or try poking his cheeks? Well, how are you gonna wake him up? Like, slap him in the face? Like, I don't know. Here we go. Okay. Oh, let's just try poking him, because that's what they drew in the CG, and I want to see his reaction anyway. He won't respond to my voice. Just to double check, I wave my palm in front of his face to confirm that he's still sleeping. Then, poke. Using my soft voice as a trigger, I reach my finger to poke Canus' cheek. Or so I thought. But as expected, my fingers simply touch the air where his face should be. I now remember Canus mentioning this previously. And now I once again try and reach for it, but the outcome was obvious. My hand touches nothing, only going back and forth through his head, which is very disturbing. Ugh. Without so much as a physical sensation, I begin to slightly doubt if his head really does exist. It does feel a bit warm, though. I guess it's just not visible in the slightest. Anyway, I still have work to do. I'll need to wake him up regardless. Alright, at this point, I'll just shake him. As I place my hands on Canus' shoulders. Oh god, also, holy crap, I love Canus. Is this Canus' room? Because I love it. Look at that. There's like a full mirror, like literally floor to ceiling, like mirror on the frickin' left, I think. Unless that's not a mirror. Is that a mirror? Wait, it can't be a mirror. Wait, so then he shares a room with someone? Who has all the plants? I like the ones with the plants. I also kind of like the you know what? I just like the whole room in general. Let's just move on. Karia is so disturbed. Oh, hey Karia. It's odd to see you upstairs. What's wrong? After explaining himself, Karia continued with slight reluctance. Oh god! I'm not flirting! Triggered by Karia's remarks, I quickly distanced myself from Canus. But it is true that from his perspective, we were physically very close. I can understand why he thought that. Well, since Canus is sleeping, I just came to wake him up, and we promised to replant the flowers today. I point to Canus with my gaze. Canus, he just won't wake up. Karia immediately responds.
は？何言ってんの？カヌス、起きてるじゃん。
Huh? Wait, he can see him? Oh god. What? What? As Karia pointed out with squinty eyes, the brave knight who was napping, pretending to be asleep, suddenly got up, making a grandiose noise. I don't know how to say that word. I'll figure it out. A few minutes later.
それでは罪状を読み上げます。
Oh my god.
被告人カヌス・エスパーダは被害者との約束を保護にし部屋までおびき寄せ自分を眠っていると勘違いした被害者の様子を長時間にわたり観察していたとのことです。
Oh my god.
なるほど。被告人カヌス・ゲスパーダは痛いけな被害者の顔をじっくりたっぷり堪能したということか。
He's going to jail.
誤解だ。我はそのようなゲスではないぞ。
被告人は許可なく発言しないように。では次、弁護人イグニス。
Oh my god.
めんどくせえから極刑で。
Oh my goodness.
弁護人のくせに弁護をしないのか。
なんか変なコントが始まったけど止めなくていいの？マスターとして。
まあいつものことだし気が済むまでやらせといたら。
Oh my goodness. An amateur court session takes place inside. Karia and Rinda were there, listening to them with me. Ugh. I thought surely he was asleep, which is why I was looking at him so closely, but I didn't think he was watching the whole time. Ugh, the thought of it's so embarrassing. So with that, I decided to change the subject and switch gears. By the way, Karia, I never really talked to you about this, but can you really see Canus's face?
Huh?
Remember when you came upstairs earlier, you knew right away that Canus was awake. So I thought that maybe Canus' expressions in his face were visible to you.
ああ、それ？別に俺だってしっかり認識してるわけじゃないよ。メディオに行くようになってからぼんやりと見えるようになっただけ。それこそ視力 0.1 の人間が30メートル離れたところにいる人を見るみたいな感じ？
That's interesting.
だからなんていうか、あることはわかるんだけど細かくはわからないって感じだね。表情とかそういうのもなんとなくだし。というかみんなもそんな風に見えてるものだと思ってたんだけど違うわけ。
Yeah, at least for me, I can't see anything at all. Mr. Rendo nodded in agreement.
僕も輪郭も何もかもが透明で完全に見えない感じだね。
え？じゃあなんで俺だけ？
I'm pretty sure that's because you possess the qualities of a fairy?
その通り。
Whoa, Canus? It seemed the faux court hearing ended without us realizing. I look over to see the others hanging around as usual.
先ほどのカリアの話だが、メディオゆえんの血を宿しているからこそ、我の顔を認識することも可能なのだろう。
へえ。
That would mean a fairy who lives in Medio can see Canus's face clearly?
いや、そう同じ妖精界の生まれだとして、我の顔が見えるわけではないのだ。例えば、ティターニアから見れば、我の顔は黒く塗りつぶされたよう
Oh my god. Imagine like if you like turned around to look at your friend and their face is just a black hole and you just don't see anything. Isn't that like weird?
一方でベンニーヤは我の輪郭のみをかろうじてカゲロウのように認識しているとのこと。故にそんな我の表情までもわかるカリアはかなり相性が良いというか。
The first thought that comes to mind. Just as an example, Would I ever be able to see your face? Is that even possible?
琴音が今までは特に見えぬことを気にされた記憶もないが、どうしてまた急に？
Oh, I mean, look at what just happened. Not being able to see your face is what got us into this mess, right? So, if I were able to see your expressions, maybe we could avoid this in the future.
なるほど。それは一理あるのかもしれん。
そうは言っても同じ種族でも難しいとなるとね。具体的な解決策の展望は？
Well, I mean, magic or creativity. Well, I guess I feel like magic doesn't really work because, like, I don't know. I feel like if we could use magic to see his face, then they would have already done so. Like, we have so many other guys who can use magic. Mizir would have been able to figure something out, but since they haven't, I assume that it has to be creativity, right? Like, maybe they can trace his face or something. How about I repeat to myself as I cross my arms in contemplation. Then a great idea comes to mind. Oh, I know. What if Karya drew a sketch of Canus's face? Oh my god, that's such a good idea.
Yeah.
I was thinking like put a paper bag on his head or something.
それは明暗かもしれないね。実際、カリア君にはカヌスの顔が少しとはいえ見えるわけだし。
I don't know how the paper bag would have worked, but right? Can't you do that, Karya?
あ、いや、その
What's wrong?
書いてあげたいのは山々なんだけど、今この場にはスケッチブックとかないわけだし。
Oh, in that case, why don't you use this notepad and pen? Once he takes the notepad and pen from me, Karya's expression quickly turns stoic.
何やら賑やかですね。
Eel and the others joined in anticipation for Karya's drawing.
わかったよ。書けばいいんでしょ、書けば。ただし、どんな敵でも文句言わないでよ。
I'm so afraid. Karya, still looking stoic, starts sketching. It's gonna be horrifying, isn't it? 10 minutes later.
書けたけど。
Oh god.
拝見しよう。
Let's see. The crowd gathered around Karya's sketch with their interests piqued. Oh no!
とんでもない顔してんだ。
Oh my god! He looks so awful! Why did he draw the whole body? Why can't you just draw the face?
そのごめん。俺絵が苦手で。
Oh my god.
おお、そうだったか。本当にこう見えているのか。俺も不安になってしまった。
Oh my god. Canus has never even seen his own face, so that must have been horrifying. And just like that, Karya's lack of artistic talent was revealed. Eel's comment, "He looks like some sort of creature, right?" left an everlasting impression on me. Oh my god. Everyone else tried their own hand at drawing his face, but Canus's face remains a mystery to us all. At some point, dusk had fallen, which meant it was time for Karya to go home. In the end, with Ignis's final remarks, "I'm over this and I'm hungry," this case was temporarily closed. He just looked horrifying. On the same day, after supper, while I was cleaning the kitchen,
ことね、何か手伝えることはあるか？
he politely asks as he came to check on me. Oh, I'm done with most of the cleaning. All that's left is putting it away. I'm okay, thank you.
そうか。もう少し早めに手伝えばよかったな。
Without much else to do, Canus begins to look at his surroundings. And as I wipe the wet dishes in hand, "Oh, sorry about what happened earlier, Canus. I had no idea staring at your face while you slept would turn into a whole thing. After expressing my regrets, Canus responds awkwardly.
あ
Oh.
あ、いや、あなたが謝ることではない。むしろあれは我に責任がある。我が寝たふりなどをしたのが悪いのだ。
Canus slowly nods as if to acknowledge his embarrassment, or so I thought. About that, why were you pretending to be asleep in the first place? And we're gonna stop here and we're gonna find out why he was pretending to be asleep next time. I have no idea why, but it's so cute. They're really cute together. Even though like Canus doesn't have a face, I'm glad that like the artists like kind of changed the color and like the type of flame that he has, so that you can see an expression still, even though it's a weird expression. Anyways, next episode, Canus will admit everything to us.